Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to have you here with me today. For those of you that are new and don't know me, my name is Rachel and I am a speaker, an author, a business owner, but most importantly for today, I am an accountant. Today I'm going to be talking to you about things you need to know before you start a CCA. Now, if you're at the very beginning of your journey, I would love to talk to you about all things becoming an accountant, and I will put a link up here now to a video that I recently did called How to Become an Accountant, and that video covers off start to finish in loads of detail exactly what your options are, covering off university versus not going to university, and then comparing all of the different accounting qualifications that we've got. That video covers off all of the different qualifications, all of the different options, and this video is talking more about different entry routes, what the exams are, and exactly what you need to know before you get stuck into the qualification. So let's go. So one of the most frequently asked questions that I get is really surrounding the exam structure, exam order, and really getting down to the nitty-gritty of the ACCA exams. And this is something that, like, if you look online and if you're trying to search for this information, it can be quite difficult to find. So I've condensed everything into one place. I'm going to break it down into the 3 levels that there are, including the endpoint ethics exam. So the ACCA qualification is broken down into 4 steps. There's 3 big chunky levels, and then stage 4 is the endpoint ethics and professional skills module. So if we kick off with stage 1 of the exams are called the applied knowledge exams. Now there's 3 exams in this section and they can be taken in any order. And this level is really an introductory level to give you a really good understanding of the essentials when it comes to accountancy. It's important to say at this point that if you have done AAT up to level 4, you will actually be able to skip stage 1 completely, so you can fast forward to stage 2. For those of you that don't have the exemptions, I'm just going to talk you through exactly what stage 1 covers. So the 3 different exams which are in stage 1 are business and technology, management accounting, and financial accounting. Each exam is 2 hours long, and you must score at least 50% on each exam to pass. And you can sit these exams on demand at a date that suits you. So either you have utilised your exemptions or you have passed the exams required in stage 1, we can now move on to stage 2. So stage 2 of the exams are called the applied skills exams. And there are 6 exams in this stage. And this level really builds on the knowledge that you've already taken from stage 1. So in this level, the exams that we've got are corporate and business law, performance management, taxation, financial reporting, audit and assurance, and finally, financial management. So there's 6 exams in this section. The exams can be studied in any order, although lots of people choose to do corporate and business law first because the structure, timings, and layout of that exam is very similar to the exams that you've just done in stage 1. Following that, you can move on to the next exams in stage 2 and take those in any order. So I said that the corporate and business law module was the same as the other exams, and what I mean by that is that it's on demand and it requires the same amount of time as the stage 1 exams. For all other exams in this module, these exams are actually 3 hours and 20 minutes long as opposed to the previous 2-hour exams. And there are only 4 sittings per year. So we have sittings in March, June, September, and December. Again, on these ones, the pass mark is 50%. So once you've tackled those, stage 3 is here. Stage 3 of the exams are called the strategic professional exams. And the strategic module comprises of 2 exams which are compulsory and then 2 optional modules of which you've got 4 to choose from. So within the essentials, the ones that everybody has to do, we've got the Strategic Business Leader exam and the Strategic Business Reporting exam. Next up, we've got the 4 options of which you need to choose 2. So those 4 options are Advanced Financial Management, advanced financial performance, advanced taxation, and can you spot a theme? The fourth one is advanced audit and assurance. Again, these exams can be sat in one of the 4 sittings each year in March, June, September, and December. So again, you can choose to sit these exams in any order, but most people choose to leave the strategic business leader exam to the end because the structure of the exam actually differs to these, so most people leave it to the end. So all of the other exams are 3 hours and 20 minutes long, but the strategic business leader exam is actually 4 hours long. It's 4 hours long. I'm just going to say it. And again, the pass mark is 50%, but you can see why people choose to leave that one to the end. Okay, last but not least, we've got stage 4, which is the ethics and professional skills module. This module really helps to develop students in lots and lots of different practical areas that business owners and employers told ACCA they're looking for when they are hiring accountants. So it's a really, really great module. Okay, so that's the ACCA module from stage 1 all the way through to stage 4, and now there's just a couple of extra bits that I wanted to cover off. The first is exemptions, which I touched on briefly, but I just wanted to go into a little bit more detail. And it is obviously something that a lot of people are very, very interested in. So if you studied AAT and you've completed the full qualification up to and including level 4, then you will be entitled to exemptions from the entire of stage 1 in ACCA, which is those 3 exams that I touched on earlier. Those are referred to as the applied knowledge exams. Again, if you have a degree or another professional certificate, ACCA have an amazing exemptions finder on their website. I'll put the link in the description of this video, and you can click that link, tell ACCA where and what qualification you got, and they'll tell you what exams you are entitled to exemptions from. So next up, I wanted to talk about actually registering and applying to study with ACCA. So if you've got to this point in the video, you've not been put off by that final 4-hour exam, you're really excited to start studying. So I wanted to cover off some practical points that I wish I knew ahead of the ACCA application process. So firstly, how do you apply to ACCA? So you can register online to become an ACCA student, and you can do that at any time of the year. Applying online is super quick, super easy. It enables you to be able to just upload copies of any documents that ACCA would like to see. So if you are making use of some exemptions, they will ask for certificates and proof of ID. And again, applying online means that the application will be processed much faster than doing it on paper. You'll also be able to get a response from ACCA pretty quickly. If you apply online, there is an exemption, they'll be able to confirm or deny whether or not they're going to let you use that exemption to move forward for your exams. Okay, so this is an interesting question. This question is about entry requirements. So it's important to know that if you have exemptions, obviously you've studied at a higher level than what's required and you go on to the later levels. But if you don't have any experience or prior qualifications, you'll probably be really interested to know what the minimum entry requirements actually are. So in order to apply for ACCA, you need 2 A-levels and 3 GCSEs. At a pass mark, they need to be in 5 different subjects, and they must include maths and English. So 2 A-levels, 3 GCSEs across 5 different subjects. You must have passed them, and they must include maths and English. Someone also actually asked how long it takes to register. I know sometimes if you are applying to study online, what you think is a 5-minute application actually turns into like a 2-hour application. So it was actually a really good question. And it's important to know that the online application shouldn't take you longer than 10 minutes to complete. So super quick and easy. And obviously that does mean that you've got all of the documents that you need all in one place. If you get into the application and you realise that you need a copy of a certificate that's in your mum's loft or something, you can save the application partway through and just pick it up later. Okay, so we've covered off the exams within the ACCA module. We've covered off what exemptions you might be entitled to and exactly how to register. So I really, really hope this has either calmed some nerves, got you really excited to start your ACCA qualification, or it's really helped you do some further research so that you're now in a position to make a decision. I really, really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you had, I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comment section beneath this video. Give it a like if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel so you can get notified every single time I release a juicy video like this one. Thank you so much for your time today. I've had the best time, and I hope to see you again very soon.